Somebody say something about some barbecue chicken. I heard they were selling barbecue chicken at the game tonight. Did you get some? I heard they were selling barbecue chicken at the game. I'm not sure if you saw, but Jokic putting on quite a performance. He was serving that barbecue chicken for everybody. Said, you can have some. You can have some. You can have some. You can have some. Take this 39, 11, and 11. Did somebody try to tell you that Jokic wasn't the MVP? Did somebody try to tell you that he didn't deserve the award? Did somebody try to tell you he's not the best player in the NBA? That's King Jokic for you. Best player in the NBA. 39 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 17 of 23. 17 of 23 for the MVP tonight with a steal and with a great performance. And the only downside is that he missed the last two free throws. Could have gave you 41, 11, and 11, but we'll take the 39, 11, and 11. It is what it is. Hey, yo, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. And guess what? The MVP? Yo, that was dirty. That was a great performance for the MVP. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Shout out to Jonas Valanciunas. He had 27 and 11 tonight. And he matched the minutes basically with Jokic. He was a -4. Jokic a +4. Jonas was 12 of 21. Jonas has probably been a top 5 center so far this season, which given that he was kind of a throw-in on a trade, that's a great situation, man. So Jonas Valanciunas played really well. But, hey, man, there's only so much you can do if you got the MVP on the other side of the court. Like, at some point in time in the game, I want to say, so in the first quarter, Jokic had, in the first half, he had 17 points, 9 assists on 8 of 8 shooting. 17 points, 9 assists on 8 of 8 shooting. And they were a +8 with him in the game. And then here comes the bench, and we're all like, all right, let's count down these minutes. Bench came in, and all of a sudden, they ended the quarter 35-33. And again, when they were up 8, when Jokic went out, and everybody was looking like, oh boy. Man. And then in the 3 minutes and 31 seconds, Jokic was not on the court. The bench was a -7. But I will say the bench played better in the second half. They put together a nice little stint. Kept the lead, kept the Nuggets in the game. But, man, I don't know what to say, man. It was just a great game. At some point, like, the thing with Jokic that makes him so deadly is that Jokic is, you can't double him, because if you double him on a points per possession basis, last year especially, the Nuggets are scoring at a higher clip when you double than when you leave him by himself. And so at that point, it's like, look, the other night, Jokic has 15 assists, and it's like, all right, he has 15 assists, so what are we going to do? Like, do we want everybody else, Will Barton, Monte Morris, and Aaron Gordon, and Jeff Green, and Facundo Campazzo, and all these other people, do we want them getting confidence up and hitting shots? Or are we just going to let him take 23 shots in the game? And the thing is, Jokic's not even hitting his three-pointers right now. Jokic tonight was 0-3 from 3, but he was 5-9 from the free throw line. Jokic is shooting 75% from the free throw line this year, which is awful compared to who he traditionally is from the free throw line. So here we are. Jokic just getting isolation after isolation after isolation, and they're just like, look, you're going to have to do it because you don't have anybody else on your team that's capable of beating us. Not like this. Tonight, Aaron Gordon had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He was a +6 tonight. Will Barton started off hot. I think he had 10 points in the first quarter. He had 23 and 6 assists on 7 of 18 and 4 of 7 and 2 of 2 with a block and steal. And he was a game high +13, so a really good game from Will Barton, especially in the first half and the first quarter. Monte Morris had 11, 4, and 2, hit some good shots in the second half, 3 of 10, 2 of 6, 3 of 3, with 3 steals and 0 turnovers, and he was a +5. The Nuggets won 120-114, so the defense wasn't great, especially in the second half, really in the first half as well. But, again, man, they did what they needed to do in the clutch. Jeff Green, 8, 4, and 2 tonight, 4 of 6, 0 of 1, was 1 block, was a +5 tonight. But here's the kicker. This is what really changed the game and made sure it was a game when Jokic came back in the fourth quarter. Facundo Campazzo had a decent game tonight. He 22 minutes. He had leading minutes off the bench, 9 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 1 steal, -2. And then on top of that, Bones Highland at 9 points had a crazy shifty move inside the paint today. 9 points, 1 rebound, 2 of 6, 0 of 2, but 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He's shooting over 94% from the free throw line so far this year, which is amazing. And he was a +2 tonight. Facundo Campazzo was a -2. But a lot of that, he came in when Jeff Green turned his ankle. And so I think that might have been when they gave up a three-pointer. So he would have ended the game, I think, a +1 had he not came back in. So he was a -2. Bones Highland was a +2. JaMychal Green, best game in the last 15 games, legit. JaMychal Green in 16 minutes had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line with 1 block with 2 steals, and he was a +2 tonight. Really, really, really great, smart basketball plays today from JaMychal Green. I think he had 2 charges that he took today. He was fighting on the boards, man. He got us some rebounds. He was going back up strong. He hit a three-pointer tonight on a pick and pop. He played his best game in a while. Defensively, he made less mistakes than he normally does. And he got more minutes than Zeke Naji tonight. So it's funny that even though Zeke Naji's playing as well as he is, I think just as Michael Malone trying to really give JaMychal Green some opportunity to work out of this funk. And so tonight it seemed to work a little bit better. Devon Reed, 9 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 of 3 from the field, and he had 1 steal, and he was a +3. His minutes were crucial because he had 2 really important shots tonight for the Nuggets. Both his field goals were important because that was at a point in the game where they just weren't scoring, and so the Nuggets were looking for offense from anywhere else. So that was a great job for him to take those minutes. Zeke Naji, 8 minutes tonight, didn't take a shot, had 1 assist, and he was a -8. So not any minutes really from Zeke Naji tonight. So I think the main things in this game was Will Barton hit some clutch shots. Facundo Campazzo had some good rotation minutes at points. Bones Highland was really great getting to the basket. Got 5 free throws tonight. The bench, again, it played better than it normally has. Tonight the Nuggets shot 51% from the field. They were 45 of 58. The Pelicans were 52% from the field. They were 47 of 90. The Nuggets only shot 9 of 32, which is 28% from the three-point line. The Pelicans shot 37%, 11 for 30 from the three-point line. Free throws, the Nuggets were 21 of 27 for 78%, and that's your ball game right there. And the Pelicans were only 9 of 12 for 75%. That's the ball game. That's the difference. Because the Nuggets had made less shots across the board, but hit way more free throws. 12 more free throws tonight. And the Nuggets only had 11 turnovers tonight, and the Pelicans had 22. But that's what bad teams do. The Nuggets got beat in the assist battle today, 28-32. But here's what's really frustrating. The Nuggets only had 33 rebounds tonight and 5 offensive rebounds. The Pelicans had 46 rebounds and 10 offensive rebounds. The Nuggets this year are trending downward offensive and defensive rebounding rates, which historically for the Nuggets, again, I know they're missing Michael Porter Jr., and then on top of that, Aaron Gordon is rotating a little bit on the perimeter, so I get it. Jamal Murray's averaging essentially 4 to 5 rebounds a game, not in the lineup. PJ Dozier. So there's reasons for it, but it's still shocking given that a Jokic team is struggling to get rebounds. The Nuggets had 12 steals tonight, only committed 19 personal fouls. So, again, the free throws are your game, and that was the difference. So tonight, the MVP, man, 39 points on 17 of 23 shooting. Jokic was 17 of 20 from two-point range. 17 of 20, which is, if you didn't excel at math in grade school, that's 85% from the two-point line today. So, that's astounding. And these aren't just bunnies and layups. These are jumpers, mid-range shots in the clutch. Now, he missed a soundboard shuffle to end the game, but I'm kind of glad he did because he scored 11 points in overtime, which, helps further the Jokic MVP agenda, if you know what I mean. But, look, it was a great game tonight all around. Great job by the Denver Nuggets to get another win. They are now 12-12. And they are a game and a half out of the 4th seed, 12-12. So hopefully they can get some wins. The Denver Nuggets have coming up on their schedule. They play against San Antonio tomorrow in San Antonio, and then they play again on Saturday in San Antonio again. And they come back home to play against DC. So, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow night. Swipe a gang. I will see y'all soon. Keep it real out there.